way they talked about you, I'd have thought you was an angel. Hearing people rave how the high that you gave was the greatest. We was introduced by two of my then close friends. I saw what you could do. You cast spells with your allure. It was like they weren't themselves with you around. One hitting any semblance of a frown disappeared. A spur of the moment thing. I grabbed the packet. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden I had to have it. I've been told I shouldn't mess with it. I heard horror stories of people who brought themselves to death with it. But still the attraction remained on maximum. After a half a second I was ripping open the packaging. Heated it up and for a moment I cringed as I tied up my arm and pressed in the syringe. It was my first time, awkward and strange, as I pushed your love deep down into my veins. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. I knew you would kill me, my mind told me beware of it. It just got harder and harder to deny the love you gave me, my lady. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. I push you inside me and I feel you spread within. And now you're in my heart, sweet goddess. I know this must sound crazy, my lady. I went insane off the very first hit. Unidentified bliss, dreaming of the next fix. Developed a junkie itch, it was my need. I felt like I was driving full speed through residential streets just to breathe. But the rush was worth it. You can judge me all you want, fuck it. No one's perfect, and no one hurt the way that I did. Private, powerful and silent, and negative pressure I couldn't even start describing. The fire, the caress was better than sex. All I needed was a presence to settle the stress. My parents and friends could never understand that without her inside me I was lesser than a man. She made me full, she made me whole. She owned my body, she owned my soul. My mistress addiction, I pray you stay the only one who can ever take this pain away. Heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. I was at rock bottom, I just turned her my medicine. I never had to barter for honor, cause I knew she'd never betray me, my lady. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. I die for this marriage and I hope that it never ends. I'd rather drift off in the darkness than witness our love fading, my lady. I woke up in a pool of my own sour vomit, feeling as if death had come to live inside my body. A walking zombie in a dirty bathroom stall with my head against the wall, forcing her into my arms just to get me back to normal. Necessary damage to make this life bearable and keep this pain managed. But someone divine decided it couldn't continue and dragged me away from the only one I was a friend to. The only one who accepted me just the way I was. My only love, the motherly duchess of my blood. The one that kept me from jumping off of the edge of this cliff to my death instead of just balancing on the precipice. She was my Pegasus, my lone companion. She was taken when I was placed in rehabilitation to clean me up. Laying on the cold floor, shaking, season and throwing up. Lonely months spent drifting away from my lover's touch. I threw away all the rusty spoons and all of my needles. But no matter how I try, it doesn't matter, I need her. Cause I can kick the habit, but I'll always be an addict. And I'll always be attracted to her, always be imagining what could have happened. Looking back at it, admiring, desiring her, stroking the tracks of my arms and smiling. Because as much as she made me struggle and suffer in the most fucked up way, I still love her. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. My first time was beautiful, who knew I would marry it? And who'd have thought if I fought this wanting that she would be the one to pay me, my lady. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. My burdens were so heavy, she helped me carry them. And I swore I heard my conscience calling, but it wasn't loud enough to save me from my lady. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. Now I'm sitting here and sticking the needle in again. I miss you too much to go on without having just one more taste of my lady. My heroin, heroin, my heroin, heroin. My curtains are closing and I feel myself perishing. My body's alive, my heart was a martyr, and this is what you made me. I hate me.